it's Blackrod from 287 and welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna talk about the top 10 archery with Sx21. And let me tell you that this is the less interesting list in my opinion, and the less interesting unit also, because I'm clearly not playing archery at all, and you will understand why very quick. Just look at this top 10 and you're gonna see that you have Ramses almost everywhere and another hero, Beowulf. So that basically tells you the color why I'm not really playing archery right now. So let's go to this top 10. Very annoying top 10. So in the top 10 we have Sakura, Robin Hood, and Henry 2. So Robin Hood is the new hero for Sx21. It seems that it's an okay hero, but in my opinion not a top hero. Absolutely. He does a little bit of everything. He's a support, he do damage, he do healing, increase the critical, he do really a lot of things actually, so it's basically a support. So it seems that it's working better than the Legion that we had with Warden, Sakura, Henry. I believe that this Legion is just after the top 10, I believe. So, okay. Top 9 we have Warden, Robin Hood, and Henry, so exactly the same, but with Warden in the front row. So Warden increase a lot the damage of Henry, so that's basically the same Legion with just a small change. But those legions are clearly out of the meta. If you're gonna use this, you're really not gonna have great success. Maybe you can pick the cavalry heroes, the cavalry legions, and I'm not that sure that you can really beat them that well actually. It's really not great. Then we have in the top 8, and now we're gonna enter in the spending list. We have Immortal Guardian, we have Ramses, and we have Beowulf. And basically it's gonna be almost always the same. With Beowulf you're gonna have Ramses and Beowulf and another hero in the front row, so clearly this one is not the best one. Then we have Sakura, Ramses, and Henry, so just Ramses replacing Robin Hood. Of course Ramses is just better, so that's doing the same job but in the better way. Then we have Ragnar, Ramses, Henry. So Ragnar of course increased the critical, so it's going to be very strong with Henry, who's going to do a lot of damage. Top 5 we have exactly the same Legion, but we replace Henry by Beowulf, of course, which is stronger. Top 4 Robin Hood, Ramses, and Henry. So always the same process. You replace in this combo Ragnar actually. So Robin Hood is doing a bit better than Ragnar in this Legion. And then we go for top 3 Robin Hood, Ramses, Beowulf. It's actually always the same Legions, but one time with Henry and one time with Beowulf. That's exactly this. Actually, yes, that's exactly this. Okay, yeah, funny. Top 2 we have Warden, Ramses, Henry, and top 1 Warden, Ramses, Beowulf. So that's just the best legions are made with Ramses. First of all you have one with Henry, and then you have another one with Beowulf better. And let me talk about this legion, Warden, Beowulf, Ramses, which is completely broken. It's broken. I hate this legion. It's so damn strong. Beowulf is so damn strong. I was believing it. I told you in my video that for me this hero gonna be destroying everything, and it is. It does so much damage. So with Warden and Ramses, who boost his basic attacks, he's completely based on basic attacks. He does a lot of basic attacks and a lot of damage. It's completely broken. So the problem is that in this list you need paid heroes most of the time to be doing great legions, because the top 9 and top 10 for me, they are not that great legions. Of course, if you have a slot and you don't have better, you're gonna put one of those archery legions to counter the cavalry, but it's really not working that well against all the others. It's not working well against mixed legions, not working well against infantry, so it's not working that well. So let's go now, just take a look on the skins list. And here we are in the paid list with the skins. So we have in the top 10, it's going to be almost the same legions all the time. So Robin Hood, Sakura and Henry, so we already had it. Also Robin Hood, Warden Henry in top 9, we had it also. I don't know why, but with the skins, they changed. They put Robin Hood in the front and not in the middle. This is very weird. I don't understand why. I really don't understand why. I don't see the point of this. For me, that doesn't really change anything. They both are supports. They don't tank, except that Robin Hood have a skill that's gonna make the front row to act first, I guess, the middle row to get less damage. I don't know why. Maybe they prefer Robin Hood in the front, but I don't see why it's different than with the skins. Really, I don't see. But anyway, those legions are not very interesting. Top 8 we have Ragnar. Well, it's going to be the same. Top 8, top 7, it's the same. So the Ragnar, the Ramses, one with Henry, one with Beowulf. Top 6 we have is that Immortal Guardian skin? Yes, it's Immortal Guardian skin. So Immortal, yeah, it's the new one. So Immortal Guardian with Ramses again and Beowulf. Then we have top 5 Robin Hood, Ramses, Henry. Then top 4 Robin Hood, Ramses, Beowulf. Always the same process. And top 3 we have a different combo. So Henry, Sakura, and Ramses. We already had this legion in last season. It was a bit used. I don't know why Henry is front row. I guess it's really to do with tons of damage on the front at the first rounds. Then we have top 2 Warden, Ramses, Henry, and of course the top one. The top is almost the same. I guess it was completely the same except 1 or 2 legions. So top 1 Warden with Ramses and Beowulf. Again, this stupid legion is completely broken. I hate this legion so much. For me, actually, now in the game, this legion is the top 1 best legion in the game. Really, it's beating everything. Almost all the top legions, it's beating it. It's beating Sendiata. It's beating Avalanche legions. It's beating Harald. It's beating Alexander. It's beating everything. The only legion that I found to counter this, it's with Harald. Yes, Harald, Warhammer, and Healer. That's the best legion that I found personally to counter it. It's working well, but if the guy have really too much gap in terms of stat, he's gonna beat you anyway. But same stat or just a bit stronger, you're gonna beat it with Harald, Warhammer, Healer. But the problem is that this legion you're not really gonna use because it's not that great comparing to the other combos. It's annoying. You need always to switch just to beat this legion. If you found it in the tile, it's really very annoying. But clearly this is the top 1 legion in my opinion now in the game. Is absolutely ridiculous. I hope they will nerf it, because for me Beowulf, it's too much strong. It's completely broken. So yeah, very disappointing with this list. That's really the less interesting for the small spenders, because you need those very expensive heroes to make great legions. So if you look at it, the only legions that you can make without paying is the ones with Robin Hood, Warden, Henry, or with Sakura. But it's clearly not very strong. Not a big fan. I actually prefer to use Henry in the mixed combo with... I was using it with... actually, where this legion is? I think it's... she have a good classmate. Where she is, I don't see. Yeah, we have the hunk. This one with the Hunk, Cleopatra, Henry, in my opinion, is way better because a lot of people actually now have Cleopatra maxed. If you don't have Cleopatra, also the Hunk, Sakura, Henry is working very well. It's really good. Of course, not beating the infantry ones, but still doing a good job against the cavalry. So, for me, I completely stopped to play archery full legions. I really only use Sakura Henry in a mixed, but besides that, I really don't like the archery now. It's really for spenders, so very sad. So that's it for today. For the next videos, we're gonna do the mixed legions to end this series about the top 10 Sx21. So I see you soon. Peace out.